The year was 2089. Earth was peaceful, busy with science and technology. People believed that the universe was too large for other life to visit them. Even if aliens existed, humans thought contact would happen through friendly communication, not war. They were wrong. One night, bright lights filled the sky above every major city. Huge alien ships came down from the clouds like dark mountains floating in the air. People watched with fear and confusion. Some hoped it was a friendly visit. But then the attack started. Explosions shook the ground. Tall alien walkers marched through streets. Their weapons were advanced, silent, and deadly. Buildings collapsed as panic spread everywhere. Human soldiers rushed forward to protect everyone. But the aliens laughed. Their communication screens showed strange faces with cold smiles. They made fun of Earth's army. Human soldiers look weak, one alien commander said, laughing loudly.
They use bullets.
Such old tools. The aliens believed they would win fast. Their technology was far ahead. Their ships could destroy cities in seconds. Their soldiers wore shining armor that resisted almost every human weapon. Still, the human army fought bravely. They did not run. They formed lines, they fired, they rescued people. Even when many were injured or tired, they stood strong. Among the soldiers was Captain Ryan Hale, a calm man with sharp eyes. Ryan was known for his leadership. He believed that every life mattered and every soldier, human or animal, had meaning. Ryan worked closely with the K9 unit, a special group of trained dogs who supported soldiers. They were fast, fearless, and loyal. One dog in this unit was Titan, a large German shepherd with golden brown fur and bright, intelligent eyes. Titan was brave but also gentle with children. Ryan and Titan trained together every day. Their teamwork was strong like a bond of family. When the invasion began, Ryan's team received orders to defend the city of New Austin. People screamed in the streets, rushing to shelters. Alien drones flew above, scanning and firing. Humans fought hard but were pushed back slowly. Alien machines crushed vehicles like toys. Soldiers hid behind broken walls, trying to find any way to fight back. The alien commander, named Zorvak, watched everything from his ship. He had 4 arms, a tall body, and dark silver skin. His eyes glowed with pride and arrogance. "These humans try so hard," Zorvak said, laughing with his officers. "But they will lose. They always lose." He pointed at a large screen showing Ryan and other soldiers trying to protect civilians. "They still think they can win," Zorvak said. "They do not understand how weak they are." His officers laughed loudly. They enjoyed seeing humans struggle. The dogs refused to retreat. The battle turned worse. Human soldiers were ordered to pull back to a safer location, but some military dogs refused to leave. They stood beside injured soldiers, protecting them with loud barks and showing their teeth at the aliens. Titan saw Ryan helping a wounded soldier into a medical truck. Laser blasts hit the ground nearby. Titan jumped forward, placing himself between the danger and his captain. He growled, eyes focused. Ryan looked at him and smiled weakly. "Good boy, Titan, you never give up." Suddenly, a group of alien drones flew toward them. They aimed their weapons at Ryan and the injured soldier. Titan ran like lightning. He jumped and grabbed one drone with his powerful jaws. He pulled it down and smashed it into the ground. Sparks flew everywhere. Aliens watching from the ship were shocked. "What is that creature doing?" one officer asked. "They are just animals," another shouted. "They should run away." But Titan didn't run. Other K9 dogs joined him. They barked and attacked the drones without fear. Humans looked amazed. Hope returned to their faces. Aliens laughed less now. Their expressions changed from amusement to confusion. A strange discovery. Inside the alien ship, a scientist named Dr. Creel studied humans carefully. He noticed something strange. Dogs did not follow the logic of fear like other animals. They defended humans as if protecting their own kind. He recorded footage of Titan saving Ryan. He studied the emotional bond between humans and dogs. "Commander Zorvak," Creel said with concern, "these creatures fight with strong loyalty. Their courage is not normal. They share trust with humans that gives them more power." Zorvak ignored him. "They are small beasts. Nothing more. We will crush them." But Creel was not so sure anymore. The turning point that night, the aliens launched a stronger attack. Tall walkers marched toward the city center. Their steps made the earth shake. Drones flooded the skies like angry insects. Ryan and his team were trapped behind broken buildings. Ammunition was getting low. Everyone looked tired. Some felt hopeless. Ryan knelt beside Titan and placed a hand on his head. "Titan, I need you. We all need you," he whispered. Titan looked up, eyes shining with determination. He barked once, a promise. Suddenly, communication radios crackled. "All K9 units," a voice said. "Support is coming. Hold your positions." Within minutes, armored vehicles arrived. Doors opened, and dozens of elite K9 dogs jumped out. They wore advanced protective suits. Their helmets had small cameras so humans could see what they saw. These dogs were trained for rescue, detection, and tactical operations. Aliens saw them coming and laughed again, but only for a moment, because these dogs were fast. Very fast. They dodged alien fire like shadows moving through smoke. They jumped onto walkers, placing small devices that exploded softly, causing machines to collapse. They barked commands to each other, working like a real army. Human soldiers cheered. "That's our dogs," one soldier shouted. "Look at them go!" Another yelled with excitement. Titan led the group, running ahead without fear. He found a pile of rubble where civilians were trapped. He barked loudly so soldiers would follow and rescue them. Zorvac watched from his ship, his smile fading. "They are animals," he said quietly. "How can they do this?" Dr. Creel answered. "They do it because humans are their family. They are not forced to fight. They choose to." Alien panic, the aliens tried new strategies. They used invisible drones. They fired energy nets. They blocked human weapons, but every time the dogs adapted. They sniffed out hidden enemies. They located secret alien equipment. They protected soldiers again and again. Alien troops felt pressure. For the first time they stepped back. "We do not understand these creatures," an alien shouted while running behind cover. "They are not logical," another yelled. "They risk their lives for others." Fear spread through the alien ranks, something they were not used to. Humans felt the opposite. Their hearts filled with courage. Ryan stood up, raising his voice to every soldier around. "Look at them. They are leading us. If they are not giving up, how can we?" Everyone roared with new spirit. "We fight together," they shouted. Zorvac's realization. Inside his ship, Zorvac watched Titan jump onto a crashed drone and protect children until soldiers arrived to take them to safety. Titan stood tall, chest high, eyes burning like a true warrior. Zorvac felt something new, a worry he never felt before. "These humans," Zorvac whispered, "they fight with their hearts." Creel nodded. "Humans are strong because they have loyalty. Their dogs show that loyalty is powerful." Zorvac clenched his fists. The laughter was gone. The lights were dim in the cold metal hallway of the Dreeken battleship. The Dreeken Empire, a proud alien warrior species, believed they had captured a weak human soldier during the battle on Helix Moon. To them, humans were small, soft, and emotional creatures. They thought humans were only useful as workers or prisoners. They never respected human strength. The captured man walked in silence. Two Dreeken guards pushed him forward with force, believing he might run away. He did not resist. His hands were tied. His uniform was damaged and dirty, marked with blood from others whom he tried to save. His name was Dr. Adrian North, a war medic and not a fighter but a healer. He had saved hundreds of lives during the long conflict between humans and the Dreeken Empire. The guards laughed among themselves as they dragged him toward a giant metal door. This was not a normal prison. Behind that door was the most feared creature the Dreeken Empire had ever controlled. The alien guards whispered loudly, not caring if the human understood. "Throw him inside. The beast has not eaten in 2 cycles." "Yes," the other replied. "This will be fast." "No mess for us." Adrian did not speak. He simply watched the door open with a heavy sound. Inside was complete darkness except for a faint red glow from deep within. The air was hot and filled with the smell of smoke and burning metal. They pushed him in and slammed the door behind him. The sound of metal locking echoed, and silence followed. Adrian slowly looked around. His eyes adapted to the dark. He felt heat against his skin. The room was huge, like a cave inside a ship. Chains heavy and thick were attached to the ground, scraped and marked by something extremely strong. Then, he heard breathing, not normal breathing, deep, powerful like a furnace. Something large moved in the shadows. Heavy claws scraped against metal. The red glow grew brighter, reflecting on sharp scales. Adrian spoke with calm confidence. "Hello there. I'm not here to hurt you. Most people would scream. Most would panic. But Adrian was different. He had seen active war zones, wounded soldiers, strange alien diseases, and disasters. Fear never controlled him. He controlled fear. The creature stepped forward into the dim light and revealed itself. Draken War Dragon, the strongest living weapon the Drakens had. It stood tall like a mountain. Its body was covered with dark metallic scales. Its eyes burned like molten fire. Its wings were chained. Its claws could tear through armored steel. Even its breath was dangerous and a mix of heat and smoke. This dragon was famous in Draken history. Corvaxis, the Dragon of Ember Stars, a beast used in many space wars, known for destroying entire tanks and cities. The Drakens feared their own creation. Adrian did not move backward. Instead, he sat down slowly. He spoke in a calm, gentle voice. I am a doctor. My job is to help others, even if they are different from me. Corvaxis growled, confused. It had never seen a human act like this. Prisoners usually begged for mercy or cried. But this human did none of that. You are not afraid? The dragon's voice was deep and rough, showing surprise. Adrian gave a small smile. Fear comes later. First, we try to understand. Corvaxis took a step closer, surprised again by his calmness. The ground shook beneath its massive feet. You are weak, soft. You will die here, the dragon warned. Maybe, Adrian answered, but I am not here to fight you. The dragon looked confused again. Why do you speak to me like you care? Adrian could see wounds on the dragon's scales, deep scars infected and poorly treated. He noticed dried blood beneath the chains. The dragon had suffered for years. You are hurt, Adrian said softly. I can help with that. Corvaxis roared angrily, flames rising with his voice. No one can help me. Adrian stood up slowly, hands visible, showing no threat. I have helped soldiers with worse injuries than yours. I may help you too if you allow it. The dragon stared at him, smoke rising from its nostrils. Why? Why would a human help a weapon of your enemy? Corvaxis demanded. Adrian took a slow breath and replied simply, because healing is my duty. And pain is not something I ignore. The dragon's burning eyes flickered with something it almost forgot existed. Respect. No one had treated Corvaxis with kindness. The Drakens always saw him as nothing more than a tool for war, but this human saw something more in a living being. Hours passed. Adrian carefully approached the dragon. The heat was strong enough to burn most creatures, but he continued forward. He used what remained of his medical supplies from his damaged bag. He cleaned one wound at a time. He spoke gently, telling stories of humans, of bravery and family, of laughter and survival. Corvaxis listened silently, sometimes asking questions. Slowly, a strange friendship formed in the darkness. Adrian learned something surprising. Corvaxis did not want to fight anymore. He wanted freedom, to fly under stars without chains. He wanted peace. The human and the dragon shared the same dream. Meanwhile, outside the cell, the Draken captain Vorgath watched through a camera screen. He expected the dragon to destroy the human within minutes, but what he saw shocked him. The dragon allowed the human close. It let him touch its scales. It listened to him like a friend. This is impossible. Vorgath muttered in fear. The dragon never obeys kindness. One of the guards gulped nervously. Should we take the human out before— No, Vorgath growled. We will watch. Maybe the human can control the beast. Maybe we can use him. With greed in his eyes, the captain decided to turn this situation into a new weapon. But he did not understand humans. He did not understand who Dr. Adrian North truly was. Back in the cell, Adrian finished treating the infected wounds. He sat down near Corvaxis, exhausted but calm. You helped me, the dragon said quietly. No one has ever helped me without wanting something in return. Adrian looked up with tired eyes. I want something too, he said gently. Corvaxis growled with humor. Ah, the truth comes out. What do you want, human? Adrian smiled. I want us both to survive. The dragon lowered its head, thinking, then nodded. I will protect you, Corvaxis promised. As long as you are honest. Adrian placed a soft hand against the dragon's warm scales. We will protect each other. That moment changed everything. One human war medic, calm, smart, and fearless. One deadly alien dragon, powerful, angry, and mistreated. Two beings who were supposed to be enemies now stood together as allies. The Draken Empire would soon learn the truth. They did not trap a weak human inside the dragon's cell. They trapped the galaxy's most dangerous friendship, and the humans would rise stronger than ever. This was only the beginning.